All right, let's talk about my favorite thing, high strength wastewater. High strength wastewater is generated mostly in food and beverage applications. These can be a result of clean in place processes when you're manufacturing syrups or refining sugars. It's really high sugar applications. You're going to generate a high strength wastewater no matter what. So what do you do with it? Largely, that's going to depend on where you're operating and what the city is going to allow you to discharge. How we're going to define high strength right now is with a number, which is a concentration associated with biological oxygen demand and or chemical oxygen demand. So high strength is going to be anything that would fit into an anaerobic digestion process or more, right? So it wouldn't be possible or wouldn't be cost effective to use any sort of aerobic activated sludge or membrane bioreactor process. Usually that number, BOD, COD concentration, is above 10,000 parts per million and higher. So when you're operating and discharging in concentrations like this, you have to take into consideration, okay, where am I operating? Can the city let it go down the drain? If that answer is no, you're going to have to haul it somewhere. Yeah, so you have to pay a hauling company so it can dispose of it, either taking it to a different municipality that can treat it or may land apply it somewhere. Your other option is to do industrial pretreatment on site. Now, in order to be cost effective in doing this industrial pretreatment, you want to make sure that you can separate your stream efficiently, because probably most of the time in your manufacturing process, most of your water is not going to be 10,000 or more. Most of your water is going to be on the lower spectrum. But some of your processes are going to discharge, somewhere up of 100,000 parts per million. And then that's going to mix in with the rest of your flow and start causing problems. So what about isolating those specific processes? Sometimes you might already be side streaming. If you're side streaming a bad batch of syrups, if you're side streaming crushing operation, that means that you're capturing that particular discharge and then you're dealing with that differently than what's going into your floor drain. That's a great strategy, because if you have to do on-site treatment for those high concentrate around 100,000 parts per million, that means you can have smaller equipment on site and you can get it down to a quality that's going to blend in with the rest of your flow, which you can either retreat and reuse on site or go to sewer without major cost.